I'm using a humble little superfood, fenugreek seeds, to make something delicious and healthy. They are so tiny but mighty. While fenugreek seeds on their own can be a little bitter, the sprouts actually taste milder and slightly sweet and nutty. Perfect for adding to rice dishes, stir fries, salads, and even soups. To make my special dish, I'm going to sprout these fenugreek seeds first. Here, I'm only using 3 tablespoons of fenugreek seeds to make some fenugreek sprouts. With the sprouted fenugreek seeds, I'm then going to make fenugreek masala rice, cooked right on my new portable induction stove. But first, let's talk about how to sprout fenugreek seeds. It's simple and so rewarding. Just soak the fenugreek seeds in water for 6 to 7 hours. After 6 hours, the fenugreek seeds have all doubled in size. Now it's time to drain the fenugreek seeds and place them on a clean, wet cotton cloth. Make sure there is no water dripping from the cloth. Place the drained fenugreek seeds with the cloth in a covered container. Spread the seeds thinly on the cloth. Fold the cloth neatly over the seeds and cover the container. Now, let nature take over and do her job. After about 3 days, just look at that. Lovely little sprouts bursting with life. Amazing work of Mother Nature. Sprouting these seeds isn't just about taste. It's about boosting nutrition. Fenugreek sprouts are packed with fiber, iron, and antioxidants. I gave Mother Nature another day to continue her good work. As I kept the container covered all the time, no sprinkling of water was necessary. After 4 days, the sprouts appeared much larger. With just 3 tablespoons of fenugreek seeds, I got almost 200 grams of sprouts. Sprouted fenugreek seeds may help balance blood sugar, support digestion, and even reduce inflammation. So now that our sprouts are ready, we can move on to the fun part, cooking up some masala rice with these nutrient-packed sprouts. So here I have unpacked my new portable induction stove to cook this healthy and delicious sprouted fenugreek rice. This induction stove comes together with one free stainless steel pot. As the stove has a flat top and works by induction, only flat-bottom stainless steel or iron cookware is compatible. Easy to operate touch buttons. Straightforward instructions, no manual needed. This stove also comes with a timer. Tested the portable induction stove first time, cooking some plain white rice. Yes, I admit, it's working very well. The last 10 minutes was on low heat. Took me 25 minutes. The rice was cooked to perfection. Yes, the induction stove has been tested and proved working. All right, now let's get started cooking this super healthy, delicious one-pot wonder. First, I began by blending a simple masala using 3 large tomatoes, a few thick pieces of ginger, 8 dried red chilies, and 1 tablespoon of fennel seeds, all blended into a smooth paste. Next step, got ready the garlic and onions. On a heated pan, add 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. Once it's nice and hot, in goes the thalipu, a powerhouse mix of mustard seed, fenugreek, cumin, urad dal and fennel. Just a tablespoon of this magic and boom! The kitchen is permeated with a wonderful aroma. When the mustard seeds start doing their little crackling dance, toss in 1 tablespoon of sliced garlic. Once the garlic has turned nice and golden, in goes the sliced onions. 1 large red and 1 large yellow onion. The red onion is for flavor, whereas the yellow onion gives some sweetness to the dish. Next, a sprig of curry leaves. At this stage, I added a teaspoon of salt to get the onions nice and translucent faster. Just look at those lovely caramelized edges. Next, I added my masala blend that I had prepared earlier. Fresh tomatoes, dried red chilies, ginger and a spoonful of fennel seeds, all blended into a rich paste. Now, let that cook for about 5 minutes until the masala turns rich, thick and super aromatic. To further enhance the flavor, I am adding here 3 pieces of clove, 1 teaspoon of garam masala and 1 tablespoon of homemade curry powder. It's such a beautiful mix of bold flavors and natural goodness. Let all that cook for another 3 to 4 minutes. At this stage, add salt as required. Now, time to add the highlight of today's episode, sprouted fenugreek seeds, packed with nutrients and much milder in taste than raw seeds. Next, I added a handful of mint leaves. As the mint gets cooked in, it will add a soft herbal note throughout the masala. Now for the final stage, I transferred all this masala into the cooker. For the sake of viewers and for better view, I used the lower pot for the first stage of cooking. Next, I added 1 cup of washed and drained rice, 1.5 cups water, a tablespoon of lime juice, and a tablespoon of canola oil or any vegetable oil. Mix everything. Close the cooker with its lid. Make sure everything fits properly and let the stove do its work. After 2 whistles from the cooker, the fenugreek masala rice was cooked to perfection. And there it is, our sprouted fenugreek masala rice. Flavorful and full of texture, perfect on its own or with a cooling raita on the side. So happy to share this super healthy and nourishing one-pot masala rice recipe with you. I served the sprouted fenugreek masala rice with carrot raita and the mix was just perfect. Now let me taste it for you, first on its own. Very tasty. Perfect on its own. Now with the carrot raita. Yes, it goes very well with the carrot raita. Fenugreek masala rice can also be paired with yogurt or a pickle. So now, reaching the end of this video, I would like to wish you all happiness and a healthy, fulfilling life.